Hi, welcome to the Fidel, Castro and Che Guevara personal property collection auction, which ends on June 23rd. We have 39 lots of rare Cuban history for sale.
My favourite piece here. This is a cigar box that Fidel Castro had in prison between 1953 and 1955. His mistress, Natalie used to send his cigars in it. She was also sending something else. She was sending secret messages because the cigar box has secret doors in it, and they would have messages secreted behind it. This is the cigar box that Fidel Castro had on his desk in his office for 25 years until he gave up smoking in 1985. And his mistress, Natalie gave him this cigar box when the CIA started to try to assassinate him in the early 60s. She and Fidel were concerned that they were either going to bring in a shipment of exploding or poisoned cigars. So what Fidel did was he signed his name on the cigar box, which meant that only he or 3 or 4 of his closest bodyguards were allowed to touch this cigar box, so that he was as confident as he could be that it hadn't been tampered with, and the cigars inside it were safe in peace. So this is Che Guevara's lighter, which she picked up at Shannon Airport in Ireland. He wasn't meant to be in Ireland, but he was on his way back to Cuba from Czechoslovakia when his plane had trouble, so they had to land at Shannon. And while he was there, he purchased his lighter. He called it his lucky lighter, and it went everywhere with him for the next few months. That's a nice piece, and it's only the estimate's only £4,000 on it. And this is a nice one as well. This is Che Guevara's water bottle. He and his men were afraid of contracting malaria, so what they did, they would put their names on each of their water bottles, and Che has signed his faintly there, so that they made sure when they're filling up their water bottles that each man got his own water bottle back, so that the malaria outbreak was contained as much as possible. So yeah, this is a nice, interesting piece. This is Fidel Castro's personal armband from the 26th of July movement, and he signed this on the 1st of January 1959. That is the day that Castro took control of Havana from Batista. So that is an incredibly timely and significant piece. That's one of the best items in our auction, and it's estimated at £15,000 plus.